in the Mandinka language.
So
we would adopt the same method in the morning session. That is to have consecutive interpretation, English to Mandinka and vice versa. May I ask that the interpreter in the Mandinka booth to up the volume a little bit so that he could be heard loud and clear in the hearing. Thank you.
The volume. I have to talk first before you. Following. Yes.
Okay, leave it at that.
Could you kindly swear the witness, please?
I, Mafuji Sonko,
Ntemafuji Sonko,
do swear that
Mbenkalilako,
I'll speak the truth,
Mbeto Nyale Fola,
the whole truth,
Tonya Dorong,
and nothing but the truth.
Defen Kotem Fola Mimanke Tonyati.
Defen Kotem Fola Namanke Tonyati.
So help me God.
Alaisendema.
Alasendema.
Mr. Witness, please take a
Sedo
seat.
Sai Sesinole.
Mr. Sonko,
Mr. Sonko.
welcome to the TRRC.
Bafule ni isinanang TRRC jang sainteng.
My name is Esa. Can you confirm that you're ready to proceed with your testimony?
Sa foi paretale bang pour ka diamo ke bang.
Paretale.
Yes,
Yes, I'm ready.
May I ask you to draw the microphone closer to you?
Mbafule ko microphone o mimbe bala e ka diamo ni damantala. Ya suti andi fanna. Ya suti andi dal.
Thank you very much.
Baraka.
Mr. Sonko,
Mr. Sonko.
kindly tell us your full names, please.
Itol fo mole bang.
Nteto mu mafuji sonkolete.
My name is Mafuji Sonko.
What is your date of birth?
Sanjuma lenge wuluta.
Nta fono la mandi kakango la barin sa fono e tubabu kango to ka fo sango mine ko 1955.
1955, date of birth.
Do you remember the date, the day, and the month?
Fo hakilo bulata karo nyinala anil lungo mi wuluta bang.
Hakilo bulata menna wole muko e ka fo tubabu kango to karo miye ko March atil tang andin chilling.
I remember my date of birth is the 11th of March.
Happy birthday, Mr. Sonko.
Saya mbafle ko ila lungo ila wululung juralo. Beni barala wala.
Yo abarika.
Thank you.
Incidentally, the TRRC cafeteria serves cake, so after this testimony,
Taiba daming.
council would offer you a birthday cake.
Ila domo ding kidurato. Ako cake
A slice of cake. Point of correction. A slice of cake.
do dila. Yama.
Yo ngamo ile bismillah abarika.
I hear that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr.
Abaraka.
Sonko.
Ita Mr. Sonko.
I understand that you did not go to school.
No.
Is that correct?
Nga fahamle ko itam na manta angale karango e make fo walemba.
Wole maketa wole nya nene manta jede.
That is the truth. I have never been to an English school.
But in spite of that, you enlisted into the Gambia National Army. Is that right?
Ako wo be kan hani wo idunta Gambia la soldat bundato yedo ko keje fo walemba.
Ade aketa wole nya mandunta jele.
It's the truth. That's the way it is. I enlisted there.
Can you tell us when you enlisted in the Gambia National Army?
Fo isa fo nyeno wati jumaleng ita da dunta sojariato.
Safo no karomen sangomeng ikafo 1993 ndunta wo sangolela.
I enlisted in the year 1993.
Do you recall the date, the day, and the month in which you enlisted?
Ako fo karo tilonying sangonying mi alongo idunta sojariato fo hakilo ya male ba.
Wo lungolu nte wolu mutan mawolu mutan non sondo mo kono de.
I cannot recall the day.
Would 5th of July 1993 be a correct date?
Ako fo July karo trilulo 1993 fo samutano ko wolungale idunta sojariato ba.
Wo lungu de semen fono wole mu entrambe campo kono.
Well, I can say that that day met me inside the camp.
Do you recall when you completed your training?
Ako fo hakilo bulata la wato mi yalon ko ye bandila sojaria karangola fo hakilo e o male ba.
Ngambandi wato menna ngakala mutale ngalonne barinta fono la katu mboka safe mboka ku kotenkeno na manche ko nka kele dron ta nka tama kuno te wole nyama dron.
I remember all that happened, but I cannot recall exactly the time, so I cannot tell you the time that I completed my training.
The most important thing for us is the events of November 11, 1994. Do you recall those events?
Ako mingena mukuo mimfongo kumata baki wala November karo atil tanin kilingo 1994 kuol minketanu wala kumata baki ako fo saying hakilo sa wo kuol manole milketanu ba.
Hakilo sa mano hakilo ya male manche ka sa mano de baranga a male hani sanyi.
It's not that I can remember. I still remember as of now, even up to now.
as at the events of November 11, 1994, you had already completed your training as a soldier in the Gambia National Army, correct?
Ako comme safo ko kabiri 1994 November karo tiltanin kilon kabranga akol nyimbe kala atarete yi ila karangol mi ay nyanta kake soldier bundala karola ya be kala ye bandi fo walemba
amanke sojar bundati de gendarmerie bundalem.
It's not in the army, it was in the Zandamore.
Thank you, Mafuji, for that clarification.
Baraka bake Mafuji yewo senandi roaming kadeng.
There was this point in which the Gendarmerie was marched with the Gambian National Army.
Ko ni watu kona atala no Gendarmerie ani sojarol ibebe no nyokaneno. Ni watu.
And your statement says it's the Gambian National Army.
Andu ye kuma kangol min fona di ya safe min bawolto walem Gambia National Army Gambia la sodal bunda.
But thank you for that clarification because this is important.
Bara baraka bake yenyin senandiro minke katu nyun kumata bake.
And before I move on to other issues, I just want to make one other point, that your current address is at Sutusinjang village, correct?
Ako sa janimbe continue la meduna ko kono alafta yedu la klina senandi komi ibtebe sirin damento sante wala Sutusinjang sate oti fo walemba
Mbesirin damento ten wuling kamalete.
Where I reside now is Wulinkama.
It is Wulinkama in the West Coast region, right?
Ako fo Wulinkama obe West Coast tundol taba.
West Coast de malo munemu West Coast de bari ni lota tiliji karola.
I do not know what is West Coast, but if you stand at the western side, if you stand by the western side.
Would it be behind Brusubi?
Fo isafo no komi Brusubi ko malemba.
Brusubi ko malem.
Yes, it's behind Brusubi.
Okay. So by 11 November 1994, you were already in the Gendarmerie of the Republic of the Gambia, correct?
Ako sai akam toko November karo atitan nin kilim 1994 wayata rete Gendarmerie dokwala fo walemba.
Hade am wallet.
Yes, that is it.
Do you know to which section of the Gendarmerie you belonged at this time?
Fo ite alone Gendarmerie doko kabri bala ebe doko la mafamo min Gendarmerie kon.
Ngalone mbedame num mafamo la wato.
Yes, I know the section that I was in at the time.
What was the section called?
O mafamo e ko kumandi nyadi.
Fajara Barracks.
Fajara Barracks.
Do you know the name of the unit at Fajara Barracks to which you belonged?
Sain kabribe Fajara Barracks. Ite be tundo min dokuwala. Foye wo tundo tolo na ba? Ebe tundo min koto dokuwala.
Hade.
Yes.
What was the name of the unit?
Oto tondi. O tundo nyin tondi.
Wole mu drive la section note.
That was the driver's section.
Do you know the term or the acronym TSG?
Ako foya lone ka fo mi TSG ba.
Ade ngalone.
I know, yes, I know what it is.
What do you recall it to mean?
O koto ite muna lonko wala ma koto di.
Mbe wole ntefam be wole konunu.
That was where I was.
But do you know the full meaning of TSG?
Sain for TSG akoto yalo na ba akoto mumindi.
Akoto mumenti malonde.
I do not know what it means.
And what was your role in the TSG?
Patum nebe TSG mune muita la doko tenunje.
Na doko wole motoborindo.
My job was to drive.
Just to go back to the issue of TSG, and maybe this can help refresh your memory.
Ako sain purka murung kotenka koma TSG la karola isaja ko ise hakilo se muruno na hakilo se bula kuwala.
Does the term tactical support group mean anything to you?
Ako foniko tactical support group wala multimedia lanko walebe mararin fero la kuwala fo ye wo koto soto ite na ba.
ni a fonyi tubabu kangola tactical support group le mubang malon no wonya de bari ngan semen fono wole munyinti ko gendarmerie mbe wole kono.
Well, if you say it in the white man's language, tactical support group, I would not know, but all I can tell you that is that it was under the gendarmerie.
Can you tell us who was your superior commanders, your commander at the gendarmerie at the time?
Ako fuesa fono mole mil muila nyaton kolti wato munebe gendarmerie kon ala gendarmerie la nyaton kol.
Memuna nyaton koti katu nyaton kafula wole bembulu.
We had 2 leaders.
Could you kindly tell us who they were?
Fuesa fono nya wellen jumalti.
Fulo chongan.
First of all, we had Ibrahim Chongan, who was our leader.
Lieutenant Minte.
He was seconded by Lieutenant Minte, who was my leader in terms of my operations there.
Okay. And you told us that your role was to work as a driver, correct?
Yeah, for Nyajanako, itala doko memento nje, walen driver, ika motole borni, wale la doko tije, for walemba.
Hade.
Yes.
Were you performing this role during November 11, 1994?
Sa ila nyon doko mi mo driver ya doko. Foi ba ke kananun kabri wato na November karo atil standing killing 1994 ayatara hani webe nyin driver ya la ba.
Wayatara mbe kukaos ikafa dame ye kukaos mbe jele to driver yala.
At that time, I was at a cookhouse as a driver.
Do you recall, well, you have already told us that you recall very well the events of November 11, 1994. Can you tell us what happened to you in the early hours of that evening, November 11, 1994?
Ako, bao iya fojane ko hakilo sabulano le kuol minkata November 11 karokon. Wala November karo tiltanin killing 1994 milkata. Sa ko foi sa dantero kenole kuol mi yalon ko wolle kata no wo wula rola.
Anka in sa dante no.
Yes, I can narrate what happened.
Tell us what happened to you from 10 p.m. of that day.
Sain, ako prise dantero ke mole ya fo mole min ketela wolungola kabotalan tankata.
November 11, November karo till tang aning chilling wolungolo ntefang mantra duties.
On the 11th of November, I was not on duties.
Bari suto kabo talang konon to mafangola.
But at night, from 9 p.m. onwards,
Lieutenant Minte Memuna Chebati.
Lieutenant Minte, who was our leader,
came
to my room and found me lying on my bed.
He
called me Mafuji Sonko and I answered him. He came and told me, take these lieutenants to Yundum and return. I have not forgotten that.
Adun sa dante non tata nyamena kuoluke ata nyamena ndunta nyamena mfintita nyamena.
And I can explain how things went, how we got in, how we came out.
It's exactly why you are here, Mr. Sonko. We want you to go in all those little details. But before you proceed, just one point of clarification. You said Lieutenant Minte asked you to come and take some lieutenants to Yundum Barracks. Which Lieutenant Minte are you referring to? What is his first name, if you can remember?
Ako ya fo wala atine bijam. Pour yesene ndiro ke ko la wal milliard ko wolle kata November karo ati tanin killing on 1994. Sa iko bawo Lieutenant Minte wala nata akoye Lieutenant Samba. Niye Samba ye murunang. Sa ko pour ye woto dante bang ngamoy.
The question is, which Lieutenant Minte is he referring to? What is his first name?
Lieutenant Minte Nyiminateng. Ato follow Muneti.
Atomu Binet Mintelity. Atomu Binet letter, Contongo Minte.
His name is Binet Minte.
And he is the person you referred to being your commanding officer at Yundong Barracks, correct?
Sa yen to min foten. Sa e ko wole foko ko wole moti mi alon ko wole ke yamari pour ye ko ke watu nebe do ko ra Yundum Barracks.
Ade.
Yes.
Was it normal that you are asked to drive officers from one camp to another at night? Was it normal to receive such an instruction from your superior?
Ako fo anyanta wo nyamale bang pour ye yamaro dila pour ye mol samba lieutenant ye bondi barracks doto ye samba barracks doto fa anyanta le bang pour wo ke bang sudo
ankay na dokuwo kono le a ñantale la ñaton ko nayi cili wati o wati la ibe dankula la wato min nayi cila e bula min na ñanta tala le yake.
Yes, it's proper and normal because in the line of my work, when your commander instructs you to carry out a function, you are expected to do it.
At this stage, were you told which lieutenants you were to take from Fajara Barracks to Yundum Barracks?
Ako ni wato kon fo ya fo ne ka lieutenant Jumal le bondi Yundum Barracks ike samba Fajara Barracks fo ya fo na ba wo lieutenant
hani ame tol fonyede ate ya fonyele wole nyama ko nayi lieutenant lol samba ban tefana mañi ka jumani jumalem.
No, he did not tell me what their names were. I was only instructed to take those lieutenants, but their names were not revealed to me.
Were you told from where you were to pick these lieutenants up and take them to Yundum Barracks?
Fo ya fo ni lieutenant mi inyanta ke samba ya fo ne be sikala daming anu ni samba barracks soto inyante jindila daming
ha ya fonyele mbe tala daming mbe sambala kampo min kono wolem Yundum Barracks ti je konoto.
Yes, they told me where to pick them up and also where to take them, which was inside of the Yundum Barracks.
Where were you to pick them up from?
inyanta ke sikanu muntole
na Fajara Barracks kono to je gadrumo balaje ibebe lori wolto moto bala.
They were all standing by the guard room at Fajara Barracks, close to the vehicle.
After you received the order from your commanding officer, Lieutenant Bineminte, what did you do?
kabrin wato minna ye yamaro soto kabo ila nyaton ko bul lieutenant Bineminte bul inata na muneke kabra wo yamaro dila foko pare
biray ñi yamaro lieutenant minte binet minte kabiringa ñi yamaro dinna nga menke wole mu wulita nga nadondi ko dum nga nakurto dum silipaso le benna ntata gadru moto dame yalon ko moto be jeleto mbe mentala pour kany lieutenant samba.
After these instructions were given to me by Lieutenant Minte, I dressed up and I was only wearing slippers, and then I proceeded to the guard room where the lieutenants were waiting and where the car was also parked.
From where did you get the vehicle key?
moto chabo nying yo soto no muntole
Moto chabo be guard room moto je.
The vehicle key was at the guard room.
How did you get the keys?
chabo ni ya soto no nyadi
Chabo birim tebe futala je dron nga guard room min bije min be guard la that very day wo lungola.
As I arrived, those that were in the guard room on the night,
Wole chabo ta because lieutenant minte adiam ta foine ko mbita fala sonko e na pura nyunu samba te futata ngatra chabo be wolubulo kon wala ko chabo file.
because Lieutenant Minte had already instructed them to give me the key. So when I arrived, I already found the key with them and they handed it over to me.
And what happened after that?
mune nata ke wo kola
So nata wo wole nyininka jumanyo lemu wo gadrumo sajino nyi wala tandina ko nyunu lemo.
So then I asked who are the people that I am to transport, and then the sergeant on duty pointed to a group and said, these are the people you are to take.
Do you recall the name of that sergeant?
wo sajino nyim fo hakilo bulata tola la ba
No sajino nyi hani hakilo mambula no atola de.
I cannot recall the name of the sergeant.
But you eventually saw the group you were directed to take to Yundum Barracks.
bari labamala inata na mol jele mi yalon ko ye yamar pri nyanta ke samba yundum barracks
ade ngejele.
Yes, I saw them.
Did you know who they were?
Fo yalon ne wol mu mo jumalati o wato kon.
Ngamo dangtan le long yi kono de bar dol ma wolu long.
I know a few of them, but others I do not know them.
Can you tell us the names of those who you knew at the time?
Sa ye mol min long fo isa wol tol fo nyano le bang.
Hade nse tol fo nole.
Yes, I can tell their names.
Please go ahead.
Tol fo bang.
Fenke Lieutenant Jamme.
Lieutenant Jamme.
Abe kono. Elef Jamme.
Elef Jamme, he was amongst them.
Abe jele.
He was there.
Lieutenant Dabo.
Lieutenant Dabo.
Abijele.
He was there.
Lieutenant Chekoyo Teng.
He's a fair in complexion guy.
Chekoyo.
He's fair in complexion.
Abije Nyancho.
He's there. Nyancho.
Abije. Lieutenant Olem.
Point of clarification. Lieutenant to Kekoyo and Nyancho, are they the same person or two different people?
Fonyul mo flol imo cleanati bang. Lieutenant Nyancho.
Okay,
Nyancho. Wala anyway ntenga mira ngamem longa teto wala mu because wato mina ñun dolu ba teto fo kan nte fam mate lom personally ka birinu naka jede bari jelen ka to moy ka foko Nyancho Sane.
Well, I do not know him. I did not know him, but it was when his name was being mentioned by the other soldiers that I got to know that he's Nyancho.
Ba fo kanye ka itandina Nyancho Sane and is a lieutenant.
And they were telling me that he's Nyancho's son and he's a lieutenant.
The question is whether Nyancho is the same person as the light-skinned lieutenant you talked about.
Ako jininkaro minti ikanyi lieutenant no min foten fo wala wo ke koyo nyinti bang komi ka min fo
ke koyo nyin wo mu jameleti.
The fair in complexion guy is Jamme. Is Jamme.
Ha.
Yes.
Nyancho.
Nyancho.
Wo musaneleti.
Nyancho is Sane. They are not the same people.
Thank you very much for that clarification. Another clarification. You have mentioned, the first person you mentioned was Lieutenant Elef Jamme. And now you mention Kekoyo, and also a Lieutenant Jamme. Is Lieutenant Jamme the same person as the Lieutenant Kekoyo Jamme you refer to, or these are two different people?
Ako alafta ko da yesene andir doke. Iko jang Lieutenant Jamme. Iko Lieutenant Koyo Jamme. Sa alafta milona fo Lieutenant Jamme anin Lieutenant Koyo Jamme. Mo kilingo le muiti bang.
For the clarification, Lieutenant Elef Jamme, is it the same person as the Kekoyo Lieutenant Jamme?
Pour kak senandir ko do kote. Comme Lieutenant Koyo Jamme fo at womo kilingo len Lieutenant Jamme ti bang.
No.
Elef Jamme anin che koyo nyi manke kilintiri.
Elef Jamme and this fair in complexion guy are not the same people.
Yeah, excuse me, I almost I almost lapsed into Mandinka. I mean, and my Mandinka is atrocious, but anyway, the commission would help me polish it. You mentioned Lieutenant Kekoyo Jamme. Would that be Lieutenant Buba Jamme?
Ako ya fo janne Lieutenant Kekoyo Jamme. Ako fo wala Lieutenant Buba Jamme ti bang.
Nwe Buba Jamme to ka fole ban tamalong exactly kilim memo bare ngalon ko Jamme kundan ko le munyinte de woni elef Jamme te kilintide.
Well, the name of Buba Jamme was mentioned, but he is not the same guy as this Elef Jamme. They are not the same people.
Thank you very much. And you have mentioned Lieutenant Elef Jamme, Lieutenant Dabo, Lieutenant Kekoyo Jamme, And who else was there with you?
Ya fo janne Lieutenant Jamme, Lieutenant Dabo, Lieutenant Koyo Jamme, yo fo janne. Sa ko anin juma kote.
Fenke be kono le Baro.
Baro was there amongst them.
Baro bijele.
Baro was there.
Wodo ni mawo long because imo lululem.
The other ones, I do not know them because they were 5.
Ntelem
I was the 6th.
Let's clarify another point here. You said Barrow was there. What we are now talking about is the vehicle or the officers you drove from Fajara Barracks to Yundum Barracks. And I want you to think again to let us know who were the lieutenants who were present in that vehicle. And again, was Lieutenant Barrow present in that vehicle?
Ako pour ka seneyandiro ko kote. Yalo iba diamu kanne yemol min samba barak solt. Yemol min samba ani moto la barak solt. Ako sa pour alafta damen to senea. Fo Lieutenant Barrow fa dabe wo mol kono.
Lieutenant Barrow dabe jele ni molu konole.
Lieutenant Barrow was amongst these people that I took.
And who else?
Anin Juma.
Nkwe ni Nyancho.
I told you this Jancho.
Lieutenant Elef Jamme.
Lieutenant Elef Jamme.
Ning fo nyaadi lem wari lieutenant nka fo me che koyo nyin Jamme kundam ko.
This other guy that I don't know his name, but we call him Kekoyo Jamme.
Did you know these officers before you met them on that day?
Ako fo nyul sojarol min ye nyul min tara nying dulantote nyenta mil sambal fo inane lonne bang jani wolu ngay ni be ben
ntenene me long.
I did not know them before then.
How did you come to learn their names?
Itoli inata na wolon no nyadi
Atu ibe tol fo kan te nyala wati o wati fo jendum be futala yundum.
Their names were being pronounced each time before we arrived at Yundum.
Do you recall what time they boarded your vehicle?
Fo yalo ne wati jumaleng idunta la moto nyin kono.
Wato montro tembulu de time tembulu bar ngalo ne ko talankono to de wo tambitale.
At that time, I cannot tell because I did not have a watch, but I know that it would be after 9 p.m.
Well, your earlier testimony is that you were woken up around 10 p.m.
Ko ila diamu follow le yemil kejang ikole ko ye kuni le talantanne ye kuni.
Is that correct?
Fo walemba.
Talantang han mafu ko talantande.
No, I did not say 10 o'clock.
What time did Lieutenant Minte come to your accommodation in the barracks?
Ako woto wati jumalen Lieutenant Minte na tela tara dinkirado barracks o kono je.
Brian tran na bunkono belareng.
When he met me in my room, I was lying down.
Ko watu bekela talan tang ma fangolela.
I told you that it would be around 10 o'clock.
But ko exactly talantanne mo hanide.
But if I cannot tell you that it's exactly 10 o'clock.
I agree with that.
Son tema.
What I am trying to drive at here is that if you were woken up in your accommodation around 10 p.m. and you went to the guard room and you pick up some officers, the time would have been sometime closer to 10 or after 10 instead of 9 o'clock. So the question I ask is, do you recall at around what time these officers boarded your vehicle? Was it before 10 o'clock or after 10 o'clock?
sojarol sika kan pour que samba fo talantan nembang fo talantan kola lembang
a ñanta tarala talantan wo a kono
It should be within the 10
ñanta tarala
o'clock
kono le
period.
I don't understand what that means, but would it be after 10 p.m. or before 10 p.m.?
akamela woto faham bakede bari fo abekala min di wala nyindi ko talantan kono lembang fo talantan kola
ate keno la kola ten ko a kono
It cannot be after 10 o'clock. It should be within.
talantan hanni atra tambita bari talantan kumole ka fodron talantan ole ka fodron abe wole kono ten
But it cannot
bari
be.
nta fo no la minitolu
Cannot be-
a tambita minula wolente wole fo no la
It will be within 10
At
o'clock or
Montoro
just
Timbu
thereabout.
Wato.
And if there is any time after 10, it will be very, very insignificant. So I would say it will be around 10.
So let's settle for around 10 p.m. The officers boarded your vehicle. Would that be correct?
ako sa nga muta doronko talantan ma fo lem nying sojarol idunte la moto ko
ha
Yes.
Do you recall the type of vehicle you were using?
fo i hakilo bulata le be moto sifa nyaadi le burundi kan
ha hakilo bulata o motor sifalla
Recall the vehicle.
What type of vehicle was it? Mark and model, if possible.
ako pour ya fo mu moto sifa lem moto
landrover
nyinto
mulungolem
Could you say again?
landrover mulungolem
It was a Land Rover like vehicle.
Do you recall the color?
fo kuloro min bala hakilo yo mala bang
na kamp kono kola nying men katra moto la greeno nying moto la lam woleti
It's the color of our camp, which is green.
So the officers joined your vehicle. What happened after that?
sang sojarol nying idunte la moto kono kabe idunte la moto kono mune natake
biring sojarol be dunta ni lieutenant be dunta na moto kono nga moto mala nga kungo tiling yundum barracks la
When all of these officers boarded the vehicle, I started the engine and we headed towards the Yundum barracks.
Yes, and tell us what happened after that.
sa fonya mune natake wokola
sani nga continue ka fo bang
Should I continue narrating?
Yes, please, and just pay attention to the fact that I may indicate that you stop, and then I'll follow up with
ako
questions.
isa continue
But-
diamola
But yes, please proceed.
bari ise hakilo to fana abe watul be soto la miala ba itanle ko lo diamola alafta ke nyinin kale so bari ise continue nole ka diam
basta la
There's no problem with that.
biring ni lieutenant be dunta moto kono be kungo tiling kan yundum barracks
Well, once the officers got into the vehicle, we proceeded towards Yundum barracks.
ntatale damal be kacha kan kan temelong imantelong ni nene mantra kamp kilim fang
So as we were going, they were chatting amongst themselves, and because I do not know them, and they have not they don't know me also, so they were chatting amongst themselves as we were going.
bari wo wato fanang
At that time,
chidite mobulu
none of them had a gun.
son kamanke
There was no quarrel.
kele mantra kiring
There was no fighting going on.
hani problem killing fang mantra ke kan fang waranga mantra mamang kan fang kampo kono warang banko kan
There was no problem amongst themselves in the camp or in the country at the time.
mbitaka nen tatale fo futata yundum barracks
We proceeded until we arrived at the Yundum barracks.
ni be dunna yundum barracks ni bota kome koy bota banjulondi ma famola jandi ka futa ni be dunna e kan ngojle buluba karola pour yedum kampo kono
If you are entering the Yundum barracks and you are coming from the Banjulunding end, as you turn, you have to turn, as you get off the main road, you have to turn right.
je ni be dunna bunda floto je to ni be dunna je
As you are,
fula walle be je fula walle be je
as you are entering the first door, there are flowers in there.
je dibita mulun kele because fen jamale be je ani yirol le be je
That place is a little bit shady because there are a lot of trees and there is a lot of shade also, so it's a little bit shady.
barinte maje de makala mutade fom futari ngoje.
What I do not know, I am not aware until we got there.
Be futala je wato me na drong na chidi kango moy pow ye na motol bum bum be bundirola.
No sooner do we arrive that then the concert started, we were being fired at.
Bundiro siatante ngana moto break lota.
There was so much firing that I stopped my vehicle.
Jele mu ngani sojaro minu be chika minu be na moto kono ibe sauntale bota moto kono motolo bunda yele be fintita.
At that time, all of these soldiers that I was carrying opened the doors of the vehicle and they jumped out.
Lieutenant Elef Jamme.
Lieutenant Elef Jamme.
Ate bortale aning amonyo do itolle borta ikanata baretoma kotengolo aninte be tuyem tol be mutajele.
It was Lieutenant Elef Jamme and another guy who managed to escape, but the rest of us, including myself, were captured.
Ntolmo woro mentata namanke nyi mofulo minutata nyi ntomal betu yembe mutajele.
Out of the 6 that left, that arrived at the Indom barracks, apart from the 2 that escaped, the rest of us were all captured.
Yen wura jeletu.
There we were undressed.
Thank you very much, Mr. Witness. Do you recall who led the officers that captured you?
Fo hakilo bulada mola miyalonko wale nyin sojarol nyatonko ya sojarol miyalonko wale temuda.
Fo ngalon ne minialonko nyin nyatonko kono minien tolomuta.
Whether if I know who led the soldiers that captured us?
Yes. Or who was the actual soldier who captured you?
Wala sojaro min fonga yete muta.
Ha ngalon.
Yes, I know.
Kindly tell us, please.
Afo mole.
Lieutenant Peter Singate.
Lieutenant Peter Singate.
Anin Samba Bach Edward Singate la driver.
And Samba Bach who drives for Edward Singate.
Nyilem molti minialon ko nyatonka fulolu minibe lori wod lato yamuta damen anin nyimolu anin sojar kotengol be.
They were the leaders of the soldiers just captured me and my colleagues.
Bach Samba, do you know his last name?
Nyim Bach Samba foya konton lo neba.
Fa konton no konton malo memor baren ka kili Samba Bach.
I do not know, but we used to call him Samba Bach.
Would the name Samba Bach Jallo ring a bell? Would it mean something to you?
Niko Bach Samba Jallo fo we fen ke hakilo kono leba.
Anyway, Jallo ko Jallo fenko dan malon de barante ngalon Samba Bach.
Well, I do not know about this Jallo
staff
thing, but we call him Samba Bach. He was a staff sergeant. He was a sergeant.
The witness said staff sergeant, but you said you were arrested, you were captured, and you were undressed. Could you tell whether you were left with any form of clothing or not?
Sako iko yal mutale. Kabri yal muta yal wurang. Ako sa kabri wo wuran ro kola. Fo ye fentual balala komi walen siti fan total balo balala.
Drosol damale tutambala.
We were only left with our knickers.
You said some escaped. Do you know towards which direction they escaped?
Iko dol Canada. Sa mfo yalo na mil Canada. Itata ni mafango minaba.
Bortale dunta fenko kono mafangola airport auto mafangola. So itata je nyawnya nyama je ntafono la katu mambule no mantre kono.
They ran towards the airport end, and so, but I cannot say how they got there because I was not following them, so I would not know.
That is perfectly understandable, Mr. Witness. So after you were undressed, how many of you were in fact captured at this point? 2 escaped. And do I take it that it was 5 of you who were captured?
ako sa kabri ya wuram foka pare sa mo ya moja le muta katu fula kanata la foka pare sa kam to ko atol mo lulla wato
ha
ko walem
ha de
Yes.
What happened after you were stripped of your military uniforms?
ako mune keta kabri ya le uniformol bondal ba le sodal uniformol kabri ya bondal bala mune natake
biriye o uniformol be bondi mbala mbebe larin dumale mo mallo asingola de mbebe larin dumale nka kurolle.
Once we were stripped of our uniforms, we were all lying on the ground. We were crawling. None of us was standing.
Were you lying down as a matter of choice or not?
Fo atol aliyo la minke adiata al fongle bang aliye la duma bang fo amanka sawoti
force wala munde ye la de ibe damfula ibe cikla i camera footballo ke damfula ibe cikla ibe larin duma ibe tala ibe kurolla.
We were forced to lie on the ground and we were being kicked and compelled to crawl.
Apart from being kicked, were you hit by anything else?
kabri ka bondi je kal damfu dorom fo ya lipa fendo fanala
cidi juwo mol cidi juwo wala ka tatangi be jumfula la teng.
They were using rifle butts and
be cikla
hitting us with it and
be jumfula
giving us blows and kicking us.
Mr. Witness, you can stand up and demonstrate how it was being done.
sedo isa lo nole ya itandi mola keta no nyami ya kala no nyami isa lo no ya itandi
abaraka be diala ne ba ke ngai tanda.
Thank you so much. It will be a pleasure for me to stand up and show you exactly how it happens.
Na sojar manyali tandal.
To show you the behavior of soldiers.
He said the madness of soldiers.
The soldier is wicked. I can't hear him, so
Peter Singate, Samba Bach.
Peter Singate and Samba
Ani
Bach.
sojar kotengol mini ya lonko wol dolbe ci du kangol ci dolle be bulu amanke ciakan ko nga kuma le fale jam.
I'm not joking. I'm telling you something very serious.
Mo buke mira comme ko ibe balula le because ka fonyele life comme be mbali be falale.
At that time, none of us was thinking of surviving because the message they told us they were going to kill us. Crawl.
Be karantene.
We are lined.
Ten. Peter Singate be loring.
Peter Singate stands behind.
Samba Bach be loring.
Samba Bach stands.
Sojar kotengol be loring.
Other soldiers are standing.
Bari Peter.
But Peter.
Katara loring ne sojarol be randin ten.
But he stands and the soldiers line up in front of him. And he's behind them with Samba Bach.
Fuck them.
And they order them to tell them to fuck them.
These nonsense people.
These nonsense people.
He can kick.
They kick us as we crawl. As we are crawling. We're facing one side crawling. And they'll be kicking us and be using rifle butts and striking us from the back.
Thank you very much, Mr. Witness. You may be seated now. In this process, did you sustain any injuries?
My left hand, up to now, I find it difficult to raise it up.
And was that as a result of the injuries you sustained on that occasion?
For miatina yenyim baramo nyin sodote ila nyim buludimo ye woli podol min kela wodlanta wala nyim baramo sabuba
woli paro because yen lipaje cidujuo ye woli lipanna.
It was the beating, the rifle butts they used on my soldier. That is what is giving me this pain.
Was it only one soldier who was hitting your group of captured soldiers, or was it many soldiers?
For soldier killing, wole battle lipakambang. For soldier jamal leba lipakanu.
Wolo dulato asiata soldier moante mini bebe loring abetu ntornyi monanolo ye bela leparo bento lekang.
At that instant,
mo kilimo mo nani mo lulu si telipa ite kilimo.
At that instant, the soldiers that were there numbered up to 20, and all of them took part in beating us.
Did he say more than that? Didn't he suggest that sometimes more than 4 or 5 people would be beating on one person?
Ako coming for ye wala fo bang komi ya fo le wato dolbe je mo nani fo mo lulu wal katara mo lipala
More killing or
mo killing o lipala.
ngawo sedi yale.
Yes, I testified to that.
And you said you were forced to crawl. Where did you crawl to?
Iko ikale ngunuma ya force prale ngunuma prale ta munto.
Kabonang bundato kananang gadrumo to konoto.
From the door from the gate towards the guard room.
Can you tell us the distance, if you can estimate?
Natare isa fono wala jamfo be nyadile ni sa fono ni.
Amuluntale kabojang.
It's like from here.
Kata bantala bundato kadunang konotola gate ni alla ni gate jang kadunang konoto.
From here towards the main gate of the TRRC here, the main gate.
Perhaps the record should reflect what the witness said, that the distance is about from where he is seated to the main entrance of the TRRC premises. Say about 50 meters or thereabout. That is my estimation on the basis of what the witness has said. He does not have to say anything about that. So what happened when you arrived at the guard room area?
As we entered the guard room, all of us were lying on the ground.
Peter Singate nata abe molio fila nyin sojarol beyo fikana be jibe kana be jibe kanne.
Peter Singate came there and he was looking around at us and looking at the soldiers who were also present there.
Fa futatante mawato minna.
Until he got to me.
Ayenjiba ako bachie ko no, this man is not among Mafuji. It's not among.
He looked at me and then said to Bach, no, this guy is not among.
Mr. Witness, did you recall him say these exact words, or you just use those words to explain what you think he said?
Akofo ya mwele komite nyun kuma kongol min foten ka ko wala fonu ya mwela ba fo ka ne bang fete ba fo ka ne koma ay wo fale.
These words came from Peter Singate's own mouth, and I heard that while I was lying down.
And you still haven't forgotten those words?
I have not forgotten, and I will not forget until the day I die.
And then what happened after he said, this one, he is not among Mafuji Sonko? What happened after that?
Mune natake watu mna Peter Singate ko nyindo Mafuji adab montaraji mune natake
natambondi ye londi karala.
And then I was separated from the rest, and they took me aside.
And then proceed.
Continue.
Biri ye londi karala.
When I was taken aside,
so inata continue ni lieutenant dola.
So they continued talking to the other lieutenants. He was asking them. But they were speaking in English, and what they were talking about I cannot say because I do not understand English.
Did you hear him say anything about what would happen to those lieutenants?
Fo ya mwele abediamo kan kafo munebekela wo lieutenant.
Ye abediamu ka ye mena ninkuma beje ntese memfono nga memmoy ntulola wole mu ning atol be kono tu ninga memmuta mba falade.
What I can perceive from the discussions that I had them do at the time was that he said to them, amongst you, if anyone that I catch here, I am going to kill.
Did he say anything about what he believed those lieutenants were trying to do?
For identiero kelebang, comme kuma la milialon ko, comme ateve mutako, ko lieutenant non leftaka wole kenu.
Anyway, je
I did not hear that from him at that time, but later. Where this statement was made is later, and we are not yet at that point, but at the guard room there, I did not hear this was being said by Peter.
Okay, we have arrived at this point where Peter said that this man, he is not among Mafuji, so you are put aside. Then he started having a conversation with the other lieutenants who were captured. What happened after that?
Ako ha ko mimbe mafon dinkira min do wala nyinde ko kabra ko ite dade je ite Mafuji. So sa anata na continue aninyi lieutenant dol. Sa ko kabra ni wolbe diamola. Wo diamo ko na mune nata ke koten.
Wodiamo kuna mambang imam pare flo ngaje ko pitanate diamu kuntu findita anya tiling bunda bato yen tolu mutanan dame yalon tela moto beje la be pakrinje.
So the conversation did not end, and so Peter stopped it, and he left them, and I saw him heading towards the gate where the vehicle that I was driving was parked.
Wo konolo samba bachinata na konyeko fucking soldier go there.
That was when Sambabach came and said to me, "Fucking soldier, go there."
Ay murundi nyindolu kono nyi lieutenant lo bedama ay samba ay murundi je.
He returned me back to these soldiers, these other lieutenants.
Birin ntetata je.
When I got back to this group,
Abrin Peter nata.
When Peter returned,
ako
he said,
Sambabachi ko this man is not among.
He said to Sambabach, I told you that this guy is not among, and I can remember that. He spoke in English, but I remember that. But Peter subsequently left and went towards the guard room. They did not remove me from this group. I was left there. Then they came and took all of us and took us into the guard room.
At this stage, Mr. Witness, at this stage, was Peter Singate, did Peter Singate have anything in his hands?
Ako fonyi wawato fo Peter Singate fenba nunga blow kono le wotembo bang.
Hanka ifemba bula kuno chido babulo.
Yes, he had something. He had a gun.
Do you know the type of weapon he had?
Foyalone munjoran sifale babulu.
Kalashnikov.
AK-47.
AK-47.
How about Samba Bach? Did he have anything in his possession, in his hands at the moment?
Samba Ba fanado. For I fensho nung fembe nung mutaringa blow kono le bang.
Ate chidiba katangole babule ka for me LMG men ka chese chemeta.
He had a very big gun they call LMG. It takes about 100 rounds.
How about the older soldiers who participated in beating you? Did they have anything in their hands?
San, wo soldier dol dung miliaran ko data soldier ol kono le mil bal bute kan. Fol fana fembe no iblo kono le bang.
A betu kilintije me yalan ko chidote membula betu AK-47 ne bebu.
All of them were armed. All of them had AK-47. There was none amongst them who was not armed.
And your group of soldiers who were captured, did they have anything in their hands?
Ite wo soldier ol ite ni mil be nyokan ye mil muta. Yete ni mil muta. Fo fembe no wol bulo kono le bang.
Chidite mobulu.
No, nobody had a gun.
So you were captured. Now you are taken to the guard room. Tell us what happened there.
Iko sa yal muta, yal samba ala guard room moto. Mune natake wo kola.
So kabriyen samba guard room moto yen soronje bare kabonyin dula to jambe bitrinda men kata guard room moto manche ko kalole kata made. Wo be ka kurole de foyfuta bunda to yesuti ajele do isina wuli do yedum fenko ko.
They took us to
the kilin dem de manche ko alberbe wula nyola letade. Clean them.
They took us to the guard room and they locked us. But it is not as if we walked to the guard room. Where we were lying down, we were asked to crawl individually up to the guard room. And when you enter into the guard room, that was when we would get up and walk into the cell.
And what happened after that?
Once all of us were inside, the door was locked.
Peter ninyi mo ko tanga ninyi sojara ko tangol betu sojarol be siarin jede
Peter
amance ko kilim fula sabanani
Peter and all these other soldiers, they were there. There were many. There were many soldiers there.
Yentol tuje bebe banta.
They left us in.
Bukalo be dunna dame be fintira dame be dunna dame be fintira de dejele be tamantaman ko nyama fameta.
They left us in the cell and they were outside and they were walking in and out. You wouldn't know what they were doing. They were walking in and out and we were there for a while.
Then after inatanam bondinanje selo kono yen samba mile 2.
After that, we were taken out from the cell and taken to mile 2.
Can you tell us who did that?
Peter Singate samba bach. Peter Singate samba bach. Wole be loring kaitandina ko selo fango meya dayele wole mu samba fango le selo dayele akonyo kalifintina. Peter Singate be loring akoma.
It was Peter Singate and Samba Bach. In fact, Samba Bach opened the doors to the cell and ordered us out.
Nata fintina motonyi ya arrière na ne moto arrière na ne fo lota fenko dala gadrumo bunda fango balaji ibe fintila bungo ko gadrumo kono do yedum moto kono
so as
we ko ibe tamala dula jande tamata jede ibe bola bungo kono drong yedum fenko kono moto kono.
As we came out, we were the vehicle was already parked. So as you come out of the cell, you will get onto the vehicle.
Do you recall at around what time of the night this thing occurred?
For hakilo sa mano le nyinkata suto wate jumal.
Wode fobe koli alambulu bake katu time motembulu wato man time jedulato bari shoku tabakele.
It would be difficult for me to say the exact time because I did not have a watch, but I can tell you that it was late.
Would it be after midnight or before midnight?
For abakala suto talantemo tibang for janin suto talantemo talantani
no suto talantemo sita le wato kay suto talantemo sita fonni ko atambita drong bari dasata wo teje suto talantemo sita le.
At that time it would be after midnight. It cannot be before. It would be after midnight.
All right. And you said you were taken to mile 2. Do you recall how many of you were in that vehicle?
Iko ya samba mile 2. Fo hakilo ya mala ya tol mo jelle samba no mile 2.
Hakilo ya mala ntol mo jelle mo ntol mo nani le mo.
Yes, I recall. We were 4.
And do you recall the names of those 4 people?
Fo mo nanol hakilo ye tol male bang.
Yes, I can say.
Please go ahead.
Nte Mafuji Sonko.
Myself, Mafuji Sonko.
Baro Bije.
Baro was there.
Fenke Nyancho Sane.
Nyancho Sane.
Ele Fenke Nying
I'm forgetting the name of this guy. We were 4.
Earlier you indicated
we were 4 going to mile 2.
That in the group were Lieutenant L.F. Jame and he escaped in the direction of the airport. You mentioned also another Lieutenant Jame, the light-skinned Jame. You mentioned Lieutenant Nyancho Sane, and you also mentioned Lieutenant Baro. Do you recall who from that group went with you to mile 2?
Ako ya fonun komandala ko Lieutenant Jame bijele anin Lieutenant Koyo Jame Basiru Baro fana bijele anin Modo. So I
will take the names again. Just ask him to pay attention to the names that I'm going to read out. He mentioned Lieutenant L.F. Jame, who he says escaped in the direction of the airport.
Lieutenant Jame to for Jane.
L.F. Jame.
L.F. Jame yo to for Jane. Eko L.F. Jame wo Canada bara ala Canadula wolem atambita ning airport oltola.
You also mentioned.
Yes.
You
yes.
also mentioned Lieutenant Jame K Koyo Jame.
Yeah, Lieutenant Jame Fanato Fojane Eko Ke Koyo Jame.
You don't recall his first name.
Hekilo Mambula Ato Folola.
Did
Yes.
you
Yes.
go to the Mile 2 prisons with him, or you went without him?
Fo kabri ke samba Mile 2 kasodo. Ina tata nyola bang fo ina manta nyola.
Che koyo nyimbang.
Do you mean the light-skinned guy?
Yes.
Ha.
Ni wol tata nyola kata elefu tata le, but ni nyindo ni wol tata nyola kata Mile 2.
Yes, I went along with this other one because LF Jame had escaped.
Lieutenant Barrow, did you go with him to Mile 2 or not?
Lieutenant Barrow, ini wo fana tata Mile 2 le bang fo han.
Ni wo bele tu tata nyola bata Mile 2.
I went along with him to Mile 2, yes.
And Lieutenant Nyancho Sane, according to you, did
Yes.
you go with him to airport to
Ni wo
the
fana
Mile 2
bele tata
as
nyola
well?
kata Mile 2.
I went along with him also to Mile 2.
Do you recall which type of vehicle were you taken into?
Fo hakilo ya male moto sifa mi yalan ko e bole bolndi yo ya bulanu wala kono kal samba.
Motole me yalon ko abukole Land Rover par la mbije akoma.
It's a vehicle that looks like a Land Rover, but it had a tarpaulin over it.
And do you recall which soldiers took you to Mile 2?
Fo hakilo fana bulata sojarol mi yalan ko wolle al samba no Mile 2.
Yes.
Who were they?
Jumalem,
Ita Singate,
Peter Sengate,
Samba Bach,
Samba Bach,
anin sojar kotengol.
and other soldiers.
Bele duntanye moto kono fafata tep.
All of them got into this vehicle until it was full to capacity.
Na nyatirin sanyin kata Mile 2.
And we headed towards Mile 2.
Those other soldiers, do you recall their names?
wo sojarol mi ke foten. Fo hakilo bulate tol la bang.
Wol national Gambian National Army letente man dali wolla.
Those were members of the Gambian National Army, and I am not used to them.
Okay. So what happened when you arrived at Mile 2?
Mone keda Cabral futata Mile 2.
Mbe futala Mile 2 bunda ba bala jende be dunna konoto.
When we got to the main entrance, to the gate, before you enter inside,
Motolo ta jele mbe jita.
the vehicle stopped and all of us alighted.
Femfe ni chupenta moto kono droy kaduma le walen duma.
All of us, as you jump onto the ground, alight from the vehicle, you head for the ground.
Fombe bantatu abetu nka krolle kabirinje.
So all of us began to crawl from there
For remind bedamen.
up till we are the reminders.
Ye dunang ye kofuten kata remind.
You go inside and take a turn towards the remind.
Are you crawling on your own volition?
Atara albe ngunu makang alfa yebang.
Amanke sawotimbe ngunuma kanyamen.
It was not our own wish to crawl in.
Why did you crawl?
Mone atina ngunu mata.
Malafi ngalo.
It
Ni
did
be
not,
krolla. Ibe danfukang. Ibe nyorikang. Ibe lipala chidi juola.
they did not want us to stand because as you are crawling, they will be hitting you with rifle butts and be kicking you and be shoving you around.
Kabirinje to fo remind.
From there up to the remind.
Jendum be futala remind.
Before we got onto the remind,
Je fanutan dinketeng.
that place is a little bit wide.
Ye sojar dolu nati.
They brought in other soldiers
Ye ntaraje.
and they met us in there.
Lieutenant Chilimbije ngawolo ne hanisanyi hachilo Obama atonyin.
There is one lieutenant up to today. My mind is on him.
E ka fay Lieutenant Dutch Fall.
He is called Lieutenant Dutch Fall.
Atenyi Lieutenant Dutch Fall nying.
This Lieutenant Dutch Fall,
Ya lipale fo nying anyanyin jang. Namam puluchide barde ha atinyata because yellow ka bonne fo nyafa ngo ibukaje.
he was beaten so badly that his eye, I'm afraid it was spoiled.
Okay, let's get it chronologically. Did you arrive in mile 2 together with Dotfal, or he found you there?
Sa nga fo killing. Comme saying atol nin Dotfal. Al nin Dotfal bele nata na mile 2 bang fo atol ya tarajele.
nin Dotfal ñolu man na ñola mile 2 de.
We did not come together to mile 2.
Okay, now let's talk about your own group. Your arrival at mile 2, what happened? Thereafter, we would talk about Dutchfall, what happened to him. But for now, let's focus on your group. When you arrived at mile 2, you were made to crawl from the gate to the remand wing, and you were being kicked and rifle butted. So can you explain further what happened during that time?
Madame Toten, ngete nila kafo mol fodorong minketa tolla. Wato minna aljita moto kono, albe larin duma, albe ngunuma kangal kata, ibal damfula, ibal lipala kidi kumala, ako wo karola, ite diamu wala. San Dutch falta, mbe futala wotol, bari ngete la nyinga kafo mol ngola kuwa senendi follow.
Nkoyembe kurolo kanan ka birimbundato fo ngojitan tata je dula fanure ngototeng.
I told you we crawled from the gate towards a place which is a wide space.
Jele mi nata sojar dolu natin kawale foye ko Dutch falbe wolle kono.
It was then at this wide space that they brought other soldiers, and amongst this new group, that was where Dutch Fall was.
So mbe tata nyola le kadung remind no kono.
So all of us went together to enter into the remand.
Dotfal, was he brought alone, or were there other captured soldiers who were brought with him?
Ako Dotfal, ya damale nati nambang, fo ya nin soldier dole nati nanyola.
Dotfal ya nin soldier dole nati.
They brought
Dotfal
with other soldiers, and there were many.
You described Dotfal's condition. You said if his eye did not pop out, there was at least a lot of blood covering the eye. Did you see injuries on the other soldiers with whom he was brought?
Ako ya fole Dotfal ala taranya abenu nyami. Ya fole ko kome anyade namantede wata anya pulichita na mbandal. Ako sa wo sojer kotongol mialan ko nin Dotfal be nyokan. Wol fana be nu nyadile. Fo wol fana baramata la bang.
Ma woluta fenkeno bake kat Dotfal be sutiyarin telale.
I cannot talk much about those people, but Dutch Fall was very close to me.
Did you observe any injuries on them, on the other soldiers?
Wo soldier dol foye kolosilo ke balo to le bam fo baramol be balo balaba.
Wolu na korosiro montra wolu kambake bari Dutch Fall membe mbala na korosiro futata woto bake nka tele jibe bake law baramo yelo nyimbe bokam.
I cannot tell about the others because I couldn't observe them, but for Dutch Fall, he was close to me, so for him I could observe and see what was wrong with him.
So can you tell us what happened as you entered the remand wing?
Sam, fo sa fo no mole muneketa wato na albe dunkan remand kono.
Mbe dunka remand kono ace Dutch Fall fango abukata mano asimola abuka ngunu mano te ka bulole mutaten ka afenka kuruntu nyola nka samba nyola.
At the time we were entering the remand wing, Dutch Fall was unable to walk. He could not crawl, so I had to hold his hand and drag him along.
Why do you think he was unable to crawl?
Because
at that time, he was almost paralyzed from the beatings.
So you had to help him, drag him as you went along, correct?
Wakang inyantaka makoi wa adatara iba atol bitakang inyantaka makoi pral night anyo.
Nente abulo mutadol fana bije mini alon ko fana ba nyor kanu fenero ko kama ko mbenga tanyola.
Yes, so I held his hand, and there were others too who were helping, and we were dragging him along.
How did you know his name?
Ite atolo no nyadile.
Iba tofo kanne bake Peter Singate.
His name was been mentioned a lot, Peter Singate.
Nying Sana Sabali.
Sana Sabali as well.
Sadebu Haidara.
Sadebu Haidara. All of them were standing there. They were there.
Edward
Singate. All of them were there.
Samba
Bach.
Ibijele.
They were there.
Aning GNA Nyatonka Jamal.
And other heads of the GNA, they were all there.
Do you know their names?
Forward ye told neba.
Nyindolu ngawul be lonne adung itolu manyine la nyunube Peter Singate, Edward Singate, Sadibu Haidara, Sana Sabali, Samba Bach, will be baby jele belorin jele.
Samba Bach, Edward Singate, Peter Singate, Edward Singate, these ones I know their names.
And then what happened?
Mune natake?
Data wale nyamu fut birin dunta selolo kono yembe soron jele monkun sel kilinde.
When we entered, we were all taken into the cells and locked. We couldn't fit into one cell.
Ndebe selo men kono Dutch Fall be wo selo le kono.
The cell I was alongside Dutch Fall.
Tol dam mal mini bigen tol tatale fo mo tanni lulu.
We were about 45 inmates.
Huh?
Did he say that?
Tanni lulu, 15.
Tanni lulu.
15.
Mo man kunje nata selu dol civiliano lu mini be wo selo kono ye wolle bondi ni be dunna ni nata kurol tatengi nata tengi dunta selo kono teng selo bije on the left nying mara karola teng ntol be selo men kono selo fatale sel do bije ye wolle bondi jele ye samba on the right buluba karola teng sel do bije
because of
civiliano lu be bondi jan jele ye be dundi janne. So the
detainees were the detainees were so many, our group and Dutch Falls group, so much so that they had to empty other cells that were containing some civilians to create space for these soldiers who were brought in to be detained.
And what happened after that?
Kabri woto lemu nying Sana Sabali.
It was then that Sana Sabali,
ako Peter Singate ko,
he told Peter Singate,
wait here.
You wait here.
We are going to State House to get the order what to do. Mang angale krangde. I
do not, I've not studied English, I don't speak English, but these words that he said, I remember them fully until the day I die.
What did you understand Sana Sabali was telling to Peter Singate?
Yemune faham Sana Sabali kamun fonum Peter Singate, wokuma kama yemune faham je.
Akaye alimbatu yang. You wait here.
He told them, you wait for me here. That is, wait for me here.
State House nga ordata.
We will go to the State House and seek for orders to proceed. And that was how all of them left.
Did Sana Sabali leave alone?
For Sana Sabali,
Sana did not go alone.
Do you recall who he went with?
Yes, I recall.
Can you tell us, please?
Ate Sana Sabali tatale.
Sana Sabali went.
Edward Singate tatale.
Edward went.
Sadibu Haidara tatale.
Sadibu Haidara went.
So Sanya anin sojar kotengulo.
And other soldiers.
All Tata State House. For futaje, for mom futaje bari Tata World.
All of them went to the State House. Because that's what they said. So, but I'm not sure whether they got to the State House or not. But they all said they were going to the State House.
Sanya tuta Peter Singate and Samba Bach.
So it was Peter Singate and Samba Bach that stayed behind.
And continue. What happened after?
Continue.
Okay. Sanya bebe la moerola.
So we were all there waiting.
For what minna Sana Sabali nata.
Until Sana Sabali returned.
Sana Sabali nata wato minna.
When he returned,
Sadibu Haidara mate jede Peter Edward fana mate jede.
We did not see Edward. We did not see Sadibu.
Bari atedama natale ako Peter yeko.
He came and said to Peter,
Akaye ko ñinu be fintindi nang
Bring all of these ones outside,
ha ngata fajara
and let's go to Fajara,
be fala dameng
where we are going to execute them.
Did he say that? Did he say where they were going to kill you?
Fo aya fole bang ka foko ibita alfala dami.
ay wole fo
That is what he said.
And
iben
then
fala
what
dameng iben fala dameng
Where they are going to execute us.
And then what happened after that?
Mune natake wokola.
wo kola ntul be nata fintinang
After that, all of us came out.
bar ndimbe fintila manche ko groupe le ka fintinande
But when we come out, we don't come out in groups,
kilin kilin ne ka fintinane yedum moto kono
one at a time to enter, to climb onto the vehicle.
wo moto fata wo botaje moto dodo data wo mutro kolete
That vehicle was full and it left, and then they brought in another one, which was a truck.
moto fula wole botaje
2 vehicles left there.
ntol yeminu muta anin sojar kote ngol belebe jondiri wo moto fulol be kono sanyin kata fajara hot
All the
fajara
soldiers who were detainees were all in those vehicles, and they are now being taken to
Can you
Fajara.
tell us how Dotfal got into the vehicle?
Fo isa fo no mole bang. Dot fal ate dunta no num moto kono nyadile.
ha nsa fona le
Yes, I can tell you.
doj fal ntol kamutale
We used to hold him.
doj fal mbe bolana rimayno kono mbe fintira rimayno pour que dum moto kono kana ate ka kuruntule nga kuruntule
When we came out of
moto kono
the remind to climb onto the vehicle, we dragged him. We had to drag him to help him to get onto the vehicle.
Do you recall at around what time this thing occurred?
Fo yalon ne watu jumalen nyinketa.
wato sila woden semen fono wole mu sanyin katala lulu wato ma fango de la den kata wole bayndi ten
What I can say, as far as time is concerned, it will be around 5 p.m.
ida tala nani kana tala lulu kan tala nani tala lulu kan wo wato lo kono de
Was this in the morning or in the evening?
Fo nying so mandale num bang fo bularole.
uraron suto
It was in the night.
So this was near dawn, almost dawn, 5 a.m., correct?
Ni atare wata mo fano kanake.
ha
Ala lulu.
Yes.
And where did you go? From there at remand, where did you go?
Cabral botanan riman altata mudole.
brim bota remind motol mbe tatale kata fajara
When we left the remind, we all headed towards Fajara.
mbe futala fajara gadru moto je mfutata je
When we got to the guard room at the Fajara,
je gadru moto je
at the guard room,
ni dunta
as you got,
ibe dunna fajara barracks kono ten
as you get into the Fajara barracks,
ni dunta kono gadru mo be je
there's
mara
a
karola
guard room by the left-hand side.
silo men botana commandant silo kan ne ten kana ten ka kunduten ka dum kampo kono
There is a road from the commandant's place
yemu
towards the
yalo
camp.
ellem
It's in an L shape,
yembe londi janne tu tol sojarol be rantani silo le kan jam
and that was the road that we were all lined up at.
Peter Singate
Peter Singate,
Edward Singate
Edward Singate,
Sana Sabali
Sana Sabali,
Sadibu Haidara
Sadibu Haidara,
Samba Bach
Samba Bach.
ani jene personnel mo ko tengul betu natale bebe lorin jene
Other members of the GNA, they were all there, standing there.
tol sojarol bebe londin ten
So all of us, the soldiers, we were lined
silo kanten
along the
sila
road,
do menketa elten
on the road, on the side
so
of the L.
sani ñul belo tale ye ko di gadru mo la ten
So all of them stood and gave their back towards the guard room.
je mbe lorin damen to wodulato
Where we stood,
jelem sana sabali ya fo jele to
that was where Sana Sabali said,
Sadibu Haidara diam ta jele
Sadibu Haidara spoke there.
nte fango min ka diam tente ma fuji sonko sojarol be kono te jabe tu nte diam tale ka birin Sadibu Haidara diam ta woto
Myself,
defana diam ta jele
Mafuji Sonko,
You may now take
I
your
also
seat if you
made a
finish demonstrating.
Ako ni atare ye bandi kaitandiro ke sa ese sinole.
Thank you very much, Mr. Witness. If you need to demonstrate again, by all means, you have the floor. So demonstrate if you must. But in the meantime, you can sit and explain your story. Thank you very much. So tell us what happened what did they say? What did Sana Sabali say?
Ako komi ni lefta ka itani kuol keta nu nyami. Isa ke no mote balila wala. Bar sa embe dami do te yesi dolong ya fo mole Sana Sabali e mumfo.
Okay, je mbulube lorin dame to te Sana Sabali ko.
So where we stood, Sana Sabali said,
Atul sojarol minu bebe lorin teng.
you, all of you soldiers that are standing here,
Bali be falale.
we are going to kill all of you.
From lieutenant
From lieutenant
to sergeant,
to sergeant,
a bebe falale.
all will be killed.
Kabri woto
So after that,
yen ntala yen kambondi lieutenant ye bondi aside.
we were divided and the lieutenants were taken aside.
To community ndemu private olti.
So some people like me, I'm a private,
Populolu,
and the corporals,
full kopulolu,
the full corporals,
ntol belebe lorin karakiling.
all of us stood at one side.
Lieutenant bebe lorin teng.
The lieutenant stood at the other side.
Aning sajinolu ninyi modolu kotengolu minial ko otuol lem wol sifalo.
And the sergeant and the other ranks, O2s and the like.
Wolu bebe teng.
O2 is warrant officer, correct?
O2 wala warrant officer tiba. For wala.
Ha.
Yes.
And then what happened?
Muna keta, muna natake.
Jelemu Sadibu Haidara biring afana diamuta wota ako.
Sadibu also spoke there and he said,
You people want to overthrow this government.
you people want to overthrow this government.
But we take this gun and put into your asses.
But we take this gun and put into your asses.
I will forgive.
That was what he said.
Birin Sadibu ofo.
When Sadibu said this,
Ntefango mafuji sonko ntemenka diamuteng.
myself, Mafuji Sonko, the one speaking to you,
I
knew then that this is no more a joking matter and these things were getting very serious.
You know,
These guys were going to kill us.
Kumbota jeleto.
I cried.
Ndiamuta jeleto.
I spoke.
Adun sojaro min bebe jeto abetlo ya mwele ngamemfo ngakumakango memfo.
All the soldiers that were there present heard what I said.
Nkweko aliyamfanye.
I told them to pardon me. Because I have no knowledge of anything that was happening.
Lieutenant Mintele kwenye kungananyi Lieutenant Nol Samba kata Yundum.
It was Lieutenant Minte that asked me to take these lieutenants to Yundum.
Bari ntefutaringo Yundum nataje ko yara jamfa kule bejang.
As I got to Yundum was when I realized that there was some betrayal happening.
But
I do not know anything about what is happening.
Sadibu Haidara yenyininka kwenye ko Lieutenant Jumalem.
Sadibu Haidara asked me which were the lieutenants. When I mentioned some of their names,
kindly tell us which names you mentioned.
Nkaeko fenke baronyulu aning nying Lieutenant Jajunyolu kata elefunyolu kata nying Buba Jamme Nyolu.
I told him about Elef Baro, Buba Jamme. I gave him these names.
And Jaju he mentioned.
And Jaju. Thank you.
Biringa nyinu fo ako aha.
When I mentioned these names,
Sadibu ko aha.
Sadibu said, okay.
Ako where are they?
He asked where they were.
Kumasta ke ulubondinang aside ifintindinang.
Then they started bringing them out from the crowd one after the other.
Then kaboje to rong ikumasta ka itande iko fenke Sana Sabali ako in fact ngatajana filo kono to jana filo kono jana ngefa woto.
So once they were taken out from the group, these names, Sana Sabali said, in fact, let us take them to the field over there and just kill them.
Yembe chenche wole nyama.
So that was how they took us.
But at
at that time, no one was crawling. Getting from
groupol de teng
Getting
yentol bula tema
from the guard room to where they were supposed to kill us, we walked. Nobody crawled. But we were surrounded by soldiers. They were all there. Many
At this
soldiers.
stage, was Dotfal present there?
You what all? I for Dotfal benunjela ba?
Dutch fal bije ntolbe wo lo minto Dutch fal wo be dumale wo bukalo no wo be
He was there, but he was on the ground. He could not stand.
Did he move to the center of the field where you were to be killed?
For atata filo nyin tema le bang enyanta kal fa dami.
Dutch fal nga mufundi le abokata mano afayen tolo ka mutale dron ka sabaden ka kuruntu nyola len katala nyola nimbitala ka
we moved him along. He could not walk, but we dragged him along.
Did you ultimately reach the place where you were to be killed?
For alnatana labang alnatana futa dinkira to le lefta kal fa dami.
Ha birim futata je nin Dutch fanyul bele tata je le fo je futata je lota rangola tengan ko di tilijiela nga nyatilin tilibola.
So when we got there, we were all lined up there. We were facing the east, and our back was at the west. And Dutchfall was also with us.
And can you tell us where the other soldiers who captured you, where were they standing?
Sa fo isa fo no mole wo sojar dol mi yalan ko wala tol muta wolbe lori no munto ma fan.
Bare la kuma kan isa wulindi domandi furan sa moy baake de
I want to
dol moy.
Nko ako sa fo isa fo no sojarol mi yalan ko wala tol muta wolbe lori munto ma fan.
Ha
Yes.
wolbe lorin tol nyaatili ngolan tol be lorin nga nyaatili nan.
They were standing facing us.
Ko di tilibola ye nyaatili nan tol la.
They gave their backs to the east, and they were facing us.
Tell us who you recall to be standing there among the soldiers who captured you.
Sa isa fo molen no bang I hakilo e sojarol mil yalan ko wala tol muta itol fo hakilo se muta no le bang.
Ha
Yes.
sojar nyaton kolo minu bije anini sojar kotengol sojar nyaton kolo minu bije
Among the senior soldiers who were there,
nyaton kolo sana sabali
among the leaders,
Sadibu Haidara.
Sana Sabali, Sadibu Haidara,
Peter Singate
Samba Bach, Edward.
barate manna sutiantola de atenata jamfantola imaje gadrumo ma fanglate tata lo wole
But he was not close to us. He was around the guard room. He was a little bit far away from the group.
bar sana sabali na tele kadiamu akanajang akataja na ning Edward kadiamu akana murna kanantol tarajang.
But Sana was moving and talking to Edu and coming back.
Were there only these 4 or 5 soldiers you mentioned, officers, or were there other soldiers?
Ako fo yenyin sojar nano lulol min foten fo wol damalen bang fo sojar kotengol fana bije.
Sojar kotengol bebe gele.
There were other soldiers in there.
Apeni chido ci sojar tije mi yan ko chido tabu na manche yentol men mutabari to mal betu momo na la chido le.
All of them had guns. All of them, except those of us that were captured.
Do you know the names of these older soldiers?
Fo nyin sojarol ye tolol ne bang.
Sojar juma.
The other soldiers whose names you don't mention, do you know their names?
Wo sojar dol mil yalan ko e me tol fo ye wol tolol ne bang.
Hani metol katu nitol mantara camp kilinne.
I do not know their names because we are not in the same camp. They were from the Yundum barracks, and I was at the Fajara barracks.
You mentioned the members of the AFPRC council. Do you know a person called Yankuba Ture?
Idia mutajang iafo AFPRC ila council mol ye tol fojan. Ako fo ye to dolo ne ka fo mi Yankuba Ture bang.
Yankuba Ture ntema lo mol ko hanalo to janta fule nyine mu Yankuba Ture ati de tonya ntema telong.
I do not know Yankuba Ture, and even if you stood here, I cannot tell you that this is Yankuba Ture.
So if Yankuba Ture was present, you would not know.
Sa akamtago na ataranu Yankuba Ture benun jele itetalon.
I wouldn't be able to tell because I cannot recognize him from a crowd.
Kindly continue, please. What happened after you were taken to the field? Sana Sabali went several times and consulted with Edward and came back to where you were lined up, What happened after that?
Mune natake kabriyal samba filo nyankono ayatara sana sabali abita ni Edward be diamula be murana wokono mune natake.
Okay, wokono birin lota je wod lato mbe lorinda men to ten lota je ye force follow mo follow ye men faje welem Lieutenant Dutch Fall.
So where we stood, the first person that was killed was Lieutenant Dutch Fall.
Can you tell us what happened or how that happened?
Isa fo nyano woketa nyadi la far nya keta nyadi.
Sana Sabali.
Sana Sabali.
Wole ko ye nying fenke Lieutenant Dutch Fall ala fintindi nang aside ala bonditeng ala fenketeng.
He ordered that Dutch Fall be brought out from the group.
Peter Singate. Ate fongo diam tante na konye ko.
He spoke to me and said,
Bo Dutch Fall bentele bala. Always Dutch Fall bentele bala.
Because always Dutch Fall is close to me.
Konye ko alinyi samba nang teng ala fintindi nang teng.
He told me, bring him out, take him to this other side, take him out of the group. Just as if we are lined up here.
Yes, Dutch Fall fintindi nang londi yang.
So they moved him to a side.
Bala.
He got out of our group.
Yeah, londa faye jang.
They make him to be on his own.
Edu Peter Singate. Sojaro minu belorinta siata motanni luluti wala belorinte.
The soldiers that were standing, they were more than 15. They were all armed.
Ako ye nyimbung ye fenke bung Lieutenant Dutch Fall.
He ordered that they shoot Lieutenant Dutch Fall.
But Peter the first person to move follow me bundirok.
But Peter was the first person to fire.
Can you Lieutenant Dutch Fall bung ya follow bung ya damma.
He was the first person to be shot. Him alone.
Ya fa.
They killed him.
But a man fa instant would like killing auto.
But he did not die instantly.
But he na meta na ketateng.
But he was gasping for
air.
So he was gasping. He was not dead. He was doing that constantly.
Now you said Lieutenant Peter Singate was the first person to shoot at him. Do you know whether any other soldier shot Dutch Fall as well?
Iko Lieutenant Peter Singate wale keta mo follow ti mi ya bung. Fo ya lo ne ko fo soldier do tarajele fana mi ya bundiroke.
Yes, all of these other soldiers that were lined up, all of them fired.
Madam Chairperson, perhaps this is a convenient time to end it for today. We will continue with the witness tomorrow.
Iko melak bomoid.
Ako Madam Chairman akadiamu chairman ole akako nyimu watile de mi alon ko diamo se danno janne sama ise murnan nang ye diamo continent.
Bismillah.
That's okay.
Thank you very much,
Abaraka.
Council. Thank you very much, witness. I think we will hold any questions till tomorrow. We will close till 10 o'clock tomorrow. Thank you.
Ako saimba dame nyinin karo mbo londela follow for sama nin diamo banta nyinin karo sina continent. So Abaraka.
Sama wate juma.
Tomorrow what time?
10 a.m.
Talantang.
But be here at 9.
Tarajan talan kono to ye tarajan.
Bismillah.
No problem.